he noticed something strange in the robot charging area. There's a reflective area directly in front of charging post 206. Jack walked over to check and found that the steel plate had been polished into a mirror. Could robots really break human-imposed rules just to look at themselves? As he was pondering this, a robot walked in to charge. Jack looked closely at its number. It was RepairBot No. 206. The robot abruptly abandoned charging and turned to leave. Jack froze for a few seconds before he remembered to go after it. The RepairBot had already entered a tunnel. Before leaving, he turned his head to look over his head. After the two looked at each other, the robot then accelerated away. Jack followed it into the tunnel and saw smoke drifting from a door. Before leaving, the RepairBot had welded the metal door shut. All he could do was follow the tunnel, hoping to find the area the door leads to. Soon he reaches the exit of the tunnel. Outside is a dangerous ghetto. Once he stepped in, the company would no longer protect him. He found the body of a homeless man in the garbage. Suddenly, several bullets were fired. Jack tried to identify himself, but was ignored by the soldiers on guard duty. Everyone outside the city was considered an enemy. Using all his strength, he dashed into an abandoned shipping container to escape danger. To his surprise, the RepairBot was hiding there too. It turned its mechanical head, staring at the box in its hands. Jack wondered what was inside. The robot didn't answer. It knocked over a can of gasoline and activated a welding torch. To hide the secret of the box, the robot broke the law and hurt itself. Jack couldn't comprehend this. When humans designed robots, they wrote obedience into the underlying code. How could it possibly defy its programming? The RepairBot was taken back to the lab. The engineer didn't believe a word Jack was saying, because the code can't go wrong. Take out the burned box. Inside were some sensor parts and a nuclear battery. It's a rare commodity. Though rare, such a battery was useless to robots. Once this battery is installed, the robot's core will be fried by the massive energy. The engineers wired it to a service circuit. The damaged core was forcibly rebooted. The RepairBot was given a temporary lifespan. Jack urgently questioned it about the battery's purpose, who had modified it, and why it had set itself on fire. Just as he was about to answer the question, the 206 suddenly shorted out, with 2 lines of oil coming out of his eyes. The core of the machine was destroyed. Jack didn't stop there. After work, he blocked the engineer's path. He asked if it was even theoretically possible to alter a robot's fundamental laws. The engineer said it was impossible. A robot's core code was quantum encrypted and written into its bionic core. Its security system was a one-way process. Once it's modified, the entire core will burn up on the spot. Even in 1,000 years, it's impossible for humans to have the technology to modify it. But in order to get promoted as soon as possible, and take his wife away from the city where the rain is full of radiation, he decided to continue his investigation. The next day, he took the core to the slums. After an entire day of surveillance, he finally discovered something. People were exploiting the robot's inability to harm humans, dismantling them for parts to sell. Jack didn't stop them. Instead, he followed them and found the local black market. There, he made an unexpected discovery.